It's just an awesome day. Welcome back to my channel once again. My name has also remained Brakwame. And then, if you're new over here, what you have to do now is just follow. Let's get interactive each and every day over here because this is just a beautiful family. We are just a beautiful family over here where we just share ideas about anything that is going on in the society. I mean, as far as Ghana is concerned. Now, today I'm just focusing on one major issue that is actually surrounding university students, especially those in the final year. Now, I actually went to Takoradi Technical University, actually visited their campus, and there's one fascinating thing I saw over there, one beautiful artifact that was manufactured by some group of students as their project work. And this is it, as you can see over there. This actually, let's just term it as a go-kart, you understand? This can be used for several, activities. Those of you who actually watch the Camp 2008, you could see the conveyor that was being used to, carry injured players from the pitch was something like this. Now we have university students who has been able to, manufacture an artifact or a vehicle like this. You understand? The question is, what is the way forward for such students who has been able to, manufacture something like this as their project work after spending thousands of Ghana cedis just to bring up something like this? What is the way forward for them? What is the school going to do for them after this? Is the school actually going to lease, companies or auto mechanic companies just to, have these students in their companies, just to pitch their ideas to the company? Or is the school actually going to help them, bring up more of these things? Or is the school actually going to talk to the government, you understand, or just going to talk to people in power that can be of help to these students? This is something beautiful. This is something like prolific. You understand? Is the government or is the government coming to? Is the government going to come to their aid? Just to boost their confidence in something like this. How are they going to be founded? You understand? How are they going to get the monetary support to do more of something like this? These things can be even used at the hospitals. You understand? Hospitals that we mostly see nurses pushing hospital beds, or is it trolleys also? Yeah, pushing trolleys, carrying patients. You understand? Now this thing or this go-kart, you are just using go-kart as a name now. I'm sure it's a go-kart. These go-karts can even be used at the hospital to carry patients who cannot walk to theater, like to the theaters, or even during an emergency, instead of nurses pushing hospital beds or pushing trolleys. Now, students spend a lot of money to bring out this as their project work, and then after school, nothing can be done again. And the project work, which is this beautiful artifact or vehicle or go kart, is now left unused on campus. And then rain will beat it, the sun will scorch on it, and then for a year or two to come, it can't be found anywhere. Now, this means there has been a loss. I mean, a loss for the student for spending this huge amount of money on manufacturing something like this. And even after school, after national service, it will take grace, you understand, for them to be employed in companies. Does that mean we just do project work or project works just for marks or just for just for our grades, and then after school nothing can be done? After school we don't get funds to be like we don't get the support, you understand, just for we to continue whatever we have manufactured, whatever we have been able to manufacture on campus as a, is it a stereotype or a model? Yes, one of them, you understand. For what I know is, if a student is able to manufacture something useful, you understand, the school actually comes in to support them to manufacture it more, and then they just sell either they sell the idea to a huge company, or they actually make a company employ such students, you understand, just for them to bring the idea on board in the company, then they can just produce more of that. Now a company is not going to employ the students, the school is not going to help the students, and now, which means the students will be at lost. And this is why Ghana is always complaining about unemployment. You understand? Sometimes it's not about the students actually, writing application letters or something. Sometimes the school itself can actually, recommend the student to certain companies. We have a company, an automobile company like Kantanka, which is actually a locally based, manufacturing company. That such student can actually have themselves in such a company, just to boost their confidence and also learn more in that field, which is the auto mechanics field. But then the school does not help them, the government does not help them in such, in such activities. A student has been able to, raise about, thousands of Ghana cities. This thing you see here, it's about 8 students, or yeah, it could be about 8 students who actually manufacture this, and they may be paying 1,000 cities each, or even 1,500 cities each, which is around 8,000, 9,000, close to 10,000 Ghana cities in manufacturing days. Now, if these students get the support, and also a company comes in for them, a company which is an automobile company comes in to support them, you understand? This thing, in manufacturing this thing with a lot of machines, a lot of equipment, the cost may reduce, and then after even the cost has been reduced, you understand? They can just manufacture it more, like in large quantities, and then just sell it to, companies, or sell it to, football teams, you understand, just for them to have such go-karts in their stadiums. In case a player gets injured, this thing can just go and carry it. The driver can just pull, can just drive to the field, just carry the injured player back or off the pitch. Understand? This thing can also be used at hospitals. This can, so many places that we can just use these go-karts. Now, what is the issue at hand now? Is it because the students don't get the support? That is why we don't see such kind of mineral styles being manufactured in Ghana. This is actually a bordering issue in our universities, especially those in the engineering field. Those in the engineering field, they actually manufacture stuff, and after school, nothing can be done about it again. Just ask yourself, or just imagine if they get support to manufacture more of this. See how developed Ghana will be. My name is still Bakomi. If you're new on this channel, you can just subscribe, hit the notification button, just comment and let me know whatever you also think. Let's just get interactive and just share our ideas. Perhaps we can just find a way to improve ourselves as far as certain things is concerned.